Yo, you got a cough, fever, shortness of breath, headache, nausea, vomiting, a pain in your chest? How about depression, anxiety, you're missing your mama, can't leave your house and so you're hanging out with pizza and vodka? Isolation 2 weeks, you're all by yourself, ain't got no cigarettes, no groceries, and no one to help. Not only are you starving, but you're also going crazy. Went from working out 6 days a week to being hella lazy. 6 feet apart from me is a heartbreaking trick. Without affection I feel empty, but a touch can make me sick. And so I cry and watch the news and watch the numbers slowly climbing. People traveling for pleasure while the vulnerable are dying. They're lying, COVID isn't real, they're trying to manipulate me, trying to be sadistic like the last one in the presidency. Just put on your mask or stay the hell inside your home. Isolation's not ideal, but neither is dying alone. Take it back to the beginning. Little white girl walking round always singing. People would encourage her like, wow, little girl, you got a really great voice, you should really pursue it. Like I had a choice. All these kids had these hobbies like soccer or gymnastics. Not saying I'm a runner, but I'm always where the track is. Always taking home the gold cause I do it the fastest. Represent the Maple Leaf, the best one in the rap biz. Want the fans to tweet me out and ask me for a follow. My bank account to be so full like I just won the lotto. I'll never be forgotten, so forget that they say YOLO. I'm immortal in my music, baby, that's the real motto. Talent is a gift, they say, and I don't wanna waste it. Gifts that come with talent, baby, that is what I'm chasing. Hope that fame is gluten-free, cause now I swear I taste it. Know it's got its problems, but I'm ready to embrace it. And when they see my house, is that yours? And when they see my car, is that yours? And when they see my jet, is that yours? Is that yours? Is that yours? And when they see my bling, is that yours? And when they hear my song, is that yours? And when they see my girl, is that yours? Is that yours? Take a glance in the future now and let's see where I'm headed. The biggest cities, biggest stages, paparazzi dreaded. The biggest artists hit me up to get in on my message. That's the presage, I'm the biggest since McCartney starring Lennon. Hands are sore from autographing album after album. Walls are filled with shiny records, all of them are platinum. My best friends are L&D and L&P and Aniston. All the ones I love are comfortable inside their mansions. I won't take for granted all the ones who never doubted. Get to do just what I love and what I'm good at, and I'm proud. I don't do well when I'm alone, but I don't have to cause it's crowded. Everybody asks the same old things, but I'll allow it, like when they see my house, is that yours? And when they see my car, is that yours? And when they see my jet, is that yours? Is that yours? Is that yours? And when they see my bling, is that yours? And when they hear my song, is that yours? And when they see my girl, is that yours? Is that yours? Is that yours? Yo, I've been getting judged since the second that I stepped out on stage. They say, who's Mega? I never heard of the name. Who's that white girl with short hair? She's in the wrong place. Get on the track and watch the stupid shock all over their faces. Go sign with Drake, that's where you oughta be. I'd be leaving in breathless, need a doc's tracheotomy. They say Young Money got it, they're better than most. I'm Daisy Buchanan, I'll make new money a ghost. I will call up the best, ain't afraid of the situation. Oh, and P.S., congrats on Nikki's graduation. Nah, I'm playing, she's the source of my inspiration. Like girls can make it if they focus on their motivation. Sometimes the student outlearns the teacher. Iggy Miyagi, but there can be only one ruler. No oligarchy and boys can measure up. Like this ain't no patriarchy, it's a democracy, yeah. And the people they want me, they're like, you got that shady flow, a regular feminine. I don't need to talk about hoes and drugs that I'm getting in. Y'all know I'm classy, I don't need to convince you. Don't gotta tell you what I'm drinking, that I'm fancy as proof. Rapping, just let them choose, watch them all raise the roof. Got the club going up on every twos. What? Every day I hear I'm playing my tunes. What? At the top of the list, don't ever lose. What? Speaking English so you know what I'm saying. No bull, don't need no features cause my verses are insane and full. I am a doctor of coordinating A to Z. Beyonce calling me bae, like who is Jay-Z? Who is Drake, please, and who is PD? I'm a pussycat girl, need no D-O double G, and this my bread and butter. Need no Chi, Wiz Khalifa, or B.O.B. He-ish, fish. All the boys like Pinocchio crying, I wish. Asking fairy godmothers to make them real. Swish and flick, psych, no magic could fix ya. I'm as real as it gets, wasting my breath just to diss ya. Now you know what it means when I arrive to perform the game of drizzle before. I'ma make it a storm. If you are lucky enough to get caught in the rain, soak it up and sink it in and remember the name. It's Mega.
With or without you, I can't live. With or without you.
Yo, when we ended, I felt like a highway traffic accident, and everybody stopped and stared and wondered what was happening. The pain was blinded by the shock of having to lose you again, and the lights, they had me blinded like the trust I thought we had. The police were like the people telling me I'll be okay, and the sirens like my conscience yelled your world's in disarray. You were like the witness that just kept on driving on his way, too busy and too focused on himself to give a damn that day. So I got into the first stage that people call denial. I called you every single day, had your number on redial. People tried to reason with me that the decision was final. I just argued back saying the break was just a trial, which led me to the second stage, your favorite one, anger. And I told myself I hated you and deleted your number. I hit everything inside, I have the proof across my fingers. If I had a gun, probably would've went and pulled the trigger.
With or without you, I can't live. With or without you.
Yo, my emotions pulled me back into the third stage where I bargained, making deals with you to ask if maybe we could just be friends. But all you ever seemed to say is that this really was the end. That's when it hit me, I couldn't act like it was all pretend. So stage 4 came and I got bitterly depressed. I sat home in bed, didn't even bother to get dressed. And people tried to dry my tears, but I was just a broken mess. People all around me, all I felt was loneliness. I guess the tears were like a salty soap that went and cleared my mind. And I saw that you weren't so perfect, but of the cold-hearted kind. And I ripped up all the vows you made that you and me both signed. That's when I got told someone else had what I wanted mine. The fifth and final stage took over, I call it acceptance. I'm no longer feeling lonely, but a crazy independence. You were just a joke, like a good pun inside a sentence. Such a big mistake to me that I'm asking for repentance.
With or without you, I can't live. I can't live. With or without you. With or without you, babe.
Why did everything change? My whole world rearranged. As the vessel exchange, I'm wishing things were the same. Have we fallen apart? It's too late to restart. As father, daughter, we part. I'll keep you close to my heart.
I'm frustrated and tired of being hated. I've waited too long to be loved. I guess the fan procrastinated. Stated they would just be proud of me if I put some effort. But whatever, this is who I am. It won't get any better. Can't just change with the weather. Easy come, easy go. Like you guys flee in the winter. Go summer hot when it's cold. Like you are rolling in dough. I do it all for myself. When I'm not in school, then I'm working while you basking. You well, it's bad for your health. Guess that's why you're always so cold to me. Like you got the flu. I'm saying it's getting old to me. Let's try something new. Like I'll just go my own way and I'll say nothing to you. And watch your marriage decay. Cause you got no one else to take out your frustration on. Unless you use the people at the station. Now they never see you hating. You'll just stick to each other. Take care of my little brother. If it weren't for his mother, it'd be the world to me. Here I am, Cinderella. with him like 7 days a week, and I'm just baffled that they can't see all the things that he's achieved. It's sickening that he feels like he's lost all his family. I guess I'm glad that he feels comfort enough to confide in me, but it's so hard to give advice when there's really no solution. The atmosphere inside the house is worse than bad pollution. When he's not succeeding, all he does is look for retribution. I'm biased cause I say he's perfect with a tone of absolution. His grades he gets in school, all the teachers give him an awe, and all the money saved from working, not a single bank withdrawal. He's never once walked into trouble, no problems with the law, but having a good day for him is just luck of the draw. I know it kills him, but he shrugs it off with a casual whatever. I wanna tell him if he lets me, I'll be here for him forever. He's proof that one person's junk is another person's treasure. He wants to tell them how he feels, but he would never, so he screams. As he tries to sleep, he locks the door, but I know that he's bound to stay up all night holding back the tears, cause he can't stand the sound. They talk about him in the worst of ways as if he's not around. He helps him and takes out his heart and throws it on the ground. Just because his body has no proof he's beaten black and blue, people just don't believe the severity of his internal abuse, and he feels so alone as they question if it's really true. When I hear this, I just wanna shout, remember, I love you. But this is something that I'll have to hold inside and never say. His broken situation puts a love life on delay, and so every night before I sleep, I close my eyes and then I pray, cause he deserves so much more than to have no choices in the way. He lives his life as if it's easy growing up in World War III. I hope it doesn't shape his outlook on the way that love could be. I've seen that every part of him is forever a part of me. He fights this bitter battle so silently till he screams. Yeah, he's sick and tired, but not the kind of illness that a doctor can just treat, or the physical exhaustion that comes from the lack of sleep. I'm more so fed up with the concept people call a family. The symbolic insomnia has got him falling to his knees. From the outside it might look like he's a beggar craving food. All he's craving is the freedom from a hateful attitude. So I'll play the role of hero till he's in a better mood. The only memory of this family feud will be a family portrait.